But let's close with this because it's so good. I wanted to ask you about the current state of the church and what you see for the future. Before we even hit record on this, you were sharing about the wheat and the weeds. And I think that would be a wonderful thing to close this on. What do you see God doing?
Yeah. Well, the reason I wrote that book, The Handbook for the End Times.
Okay, I will hold this up here. The Handbook for the End Times.
Was because I saw in the parable of wheat and weeds, when the master says, don't rip up the weeds, but let both grow together till the harvest. Mm-hmm. And I'd never seen this, but I mean, I saw it and I thought, and it is so powerful to me walking in today's world because there's so much wickedness. Yeah. And what I realized that the Lord was saying was that we're headed toward the most wicked generation in the history of mankind. Let both grow together till the harvest. There's an interesting passage over in Genesis 15 that God tells Abraham, this land all belongs to you. I can't give it to you yet because the sin of the Amorites is not yet full. So God doesn't harvest something till the sin gets full. So obviously he's not going to harvest the evil in the world until wickedness ripens. But righteousness ripens at the same time. And over in Revelation 14, John sees the two harvests because the harvest of the earth is ripe. And that is a huge encouragement to me.
It totally is.
So when I see great wickedness, like I'm seeing in the United States right now, or when I see great wickedness in the world somewhere, it doesn't just destroy me because I'm looking for the righteous, because God is never going to let wickedness outstrip righteousness. And so when I just don't get discouraged now when I see great wickedness. I mean, I may be prayerful, I may be grieved, particularly if it's somebody that I'm walking with or something, but I'm talking about just the pervasive wickedness that's in the world and in our United States right now.
Yeah. And so in that, instead of letting it drive us to a place of fear and discouragement, it should drive us to a place of joy and praying that God is on the move in something and raising righteousness.
Yeah. So I believe the grandest revival in world history is just before us.
Wow.